Good evening and welcome to Corporate Achievers. It's always nice to know that you are there for the program. In this week's edition, we'll be focusing on Nigerian Governors Forum NGF achievements and activities of NGF. And that you get right after this time out. Stay tuned for it. The Nigerian Governors Forum NGF came into existence in 1999 as a non-partisan consortium of all 36 democratically elected governors of the states of the Federation and not an extension of the 36 states. Due to lack of adequate resources, the activities of NGF did not pick up fully until 2009, 2 years after Dr. Abubakar Bukola Saraki became the chairman of the forum. He spearheaded a major restructuring and redefining of the NGF. His tenure ended in 2011 when he handed over to his successor, the then governor of Rivers State, Right Honorable Rotimi Chibuike Amechi. With the new structure, the office of the vice chairman was created with Mr. Peter Obi, governor of Anambra State, emerging as the pioneer vice chairman. His inspiring leadership style transformed the NGF into a formidable association by reinvigorating the commitment of governors in pursuing the main thrust of creating the association. Thus, the NGF began to take a new shape in the form of stronger cohesion and dramatic increase in the level of commitment.
The Nigeria Governors Forum doesn't fit into the narrative of, an extension of state governments. We are neither the 37th state nor the 775th local government in Nigeria. We are non-partisan, non-political, and just an organization that is a secretariat for governors to achieve, their collective ambitions or dreams of a unified voice.
In 2015, Governor Abdulaziz Yari of Zamfara State emerged chairman of the Nigeria Governors Forum to succeed former governor of Rivers State, Right Honorable Rotimi Amechi. Governor Yari emerged at the end of the meeting of the forum held at the Lagos Ocean Hall of the Transcorp Hilton Hotel, Abuja, Nigeria's capital. The outgoing chairman of the body and former governor of Rivers State, Right Honorable Rotimi Amechi, read the communique of the meeting to journalists.
We are hereby reconciled and reunited as a single umbrella association of the 36 state governors of Nigeria, regardless of party or region.
Right Honorable Amechi said Governor Yari emerged chairman by consensus. Governor Yari was former deputy chairman of the forum. The forum descended into crisis in May 2013 after the election of officials split the body into two. The emergence of Governor Abdulaziz Yari as chairman heralded peace and stability with a very vibrant NGF secretariat. The NGF secretariat is the administrative arm of the NGF responsible for managing the monthly meetings of the forum, setting agenda for subnational development, following periodic review of key public policies, economic and social-economic issues facing states. The NGF Secretariat is staffed with top-grade public servants and eggheads across various professions who serve as the research pool for the governors. In addition, the NGF runs an internship program into which it absorbs bright youth corps members, mostly first-class graduates across relevant disciplines. Furthermore, the NGF Secretariat, through its special peer learning vehicles, SPV, such as the State Peer Review Mechanism, SPRM, and Regional Governance Share Fairs, facilitates and promotes core practices of good governance among states. The NGFS advocates for states' compliance with global best practice, hinges on principles of transparency, accountability, and other principles embedded in the Open Government Partnership (OGP) initiative. The overall goals of the NGFS are as follows: to establish a respected platform where issues of national importance are discussed and where concrete solutions can be articulated, to become the main source for peer learning (SPRM), reflections and sharing of experience and achievements on subnational governance issues, to enhance governance communication with the Nigerian public and other stakeholders, to strengthen the effectiveness and efficiency of the NGF Secretariat as a policy hub and one-stop shop on matters of relevance to state governance. The NGF also has sectorial priorities focused on agriculture, anti-corruption, education, security, health, and infrastructure. Recounting the achievements, the NGF, through its IGRU dashboard and help desk program, has been able to sustain state government interest and commitment towards prioritizing IGRU and fiscal prudence while improving their technical capacity through direct assistance from technical experts at the Secretariat.
As a forum, we start by crafting a strategic plan. And there's usually input from all the governors. We do a lot of technical work at the Secretariat level. We equally get input from professionals outside because we're connected with virtually all the Nigerian universities and a couple of schools and institutions outside the country. In putting a strategic plan together, we usually will call as many stakeholders and committed people as possible, and we develop that plan that usually guides the activities and priorities and events within the forum.
On its health program, it has consistently facilitated the fight against polio, which led to Nigeria dropping off the polio-prone countries until recently, when the re-emergence of the disease relisted Nigeria due to the packets of outbreaks in the war-torn areas of the Northeast. In addition, the NGFS is currently supporting the states in the implementation of the primary health care under one roof PHCUOR policy, a new governance reform initiative designed to unify primary health care structures and programs of the subnational level. Implementation of this policy will strengthen primary health care systems and result in efficient allocation of health resources, improved access to health services, and better health outcomes through reduced incidence of otherwise preventable diseases such as meningitis, measles, cholera, etc. Furthermore, the NGF, a member of the National Steering Committee, is spearheading the subscription of all the states to the OGP initiative, which advocates openness and transparency in governance in the country. This will encourage the governors to convene town hall meetings, publish their budgets and expenditure regularly, which many states are already doing. Apply due process in the award of contracts and other jobs, and allow competitive bidding for all state jobs. The OGP has 6 key components, which the NGF is working at ensuring that all governors adhere to in the next couple of years. This is not obligatory. However, it allows subnational government access to funds from the World Bank and other financial institutions. As part of its commitment to citizens' engagement, the NGF has produced an in-house newsletter, the Executive Summary, which dwells on the internal workings of the NGF and from where its core activities are reported. It is a team-based publication which does a periodic review of the activities of the forum monthly. In a bid to drive its broad objective more effectively, the NGF collaborates with several development partners with interest in subnational development like the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the World Bank and DFID in executing development activities and programs across states. Its network of partners continue to grow over the years, showing the firm trust of its partners and the international development community in the clinical execution of its mandate. Higher level goals of the NGF are as follows: that governors will be able to manage their states more effectively, exhibiting better governance capabilities, thereby improving their image and that of the governorship institution in general. That a well-informed policy input that leads to greater understanding, coherence, and better governance at all levels is formed. That an enhanced intergovernmental relations and greater collaboration between the three arms of government is also formed. That an effective and efficient secretariat which provide high-quality professional support service to the GF is evolved. Achievements at the subnational level include Abia State. His Excellency Dr. Okezie Victor Ikpeazu has embarked on systematic settlement of workers' emoluments in addition to various projects to empower his people. Adamawa State. His Excellency Governor Benda Umaru Jibrila is a governor that works in spite of his several shenanigans. Road construction has been the key, and he is opening rural areas for sustainable development in the state. Akwa Ibom State, His Excellency Governor Udom Emmanuel is industrializing the state with international investment partners. Anambra State, the Obiano magic is everywhere for all to see. His Excellency Chief Dr. Willie Obiano is touching lives with his hallmark project. Bauchi State, His Excellency Barrister Mohammed Abdullahi Abubakar is very passionate about rural infrastructure development and improvement by catering for previously alienated part of the state. Bayelsa State, His Excellency Honorable Henry Siriake Dixon is the man with the heart for the grassroots. Most of his projects are geared towards improving lives for the grassroots. Benue State, His Excellency Governor Samuel Autumn, although highly controversial, the initiative of grazing reserves is key to peace in the Middle Belt. Borno State, His Excellency Governor Kashim Shettima is embarking on reconstruction of infrastructures and rehabilitating IDPs in Borno State after the insurgents of Boko Haram. In Cross River State, His Excellency Senator Benedict Ayade is industrializing his state and creating employment. He is also putting together strategies for sustainable power supply in the state. In Delta State, His Excellency Senator Ifeanyi Okowa has been very active in reconciling people towards peace in the state. He is also restructuring and upgrading health facilities and improving agriculture in the state. In Ebonyi State, to ensure improved standard of life for his people, His Excellency Governor Dave Umahi embarked on various infrastructural development projects, including road construction and street lighting. Edo State, His Excellency Governor Obaseki has introduced new breed governance model which will sustain development in the state. He has also taken security very seriously with the appointment of the former Inspector General of Police Solomon Arase as the chairman of Security Committee in the state. Ekiti State, His Excellency Governor Ayo Fayose, who believes in grassroots politics, has given the power to the people who in turn give him the support to succeed. In Enugu State, His Excellency Right Honorable Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi is transforming his Ebeano State with sustainable development project. He is also revitalizing commodities to bring back the glorious days of Enugu as coal city. In Gombe State, His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Ibrahim Hassan Dankwabo OON has focused on youth empowerment and industrialization of the state. In Imo State, through prudent management of available resources, His Excellency Owele Rochas Anayo Okorocha has fought salary padding to stand still and drastically reduce frivolous expenses in the state. The governor carried out series of regular verification exercise through his office with a view to sanitizing the system, properly manage liabilities and harness the assets of the state. He has also carried out modernization of educational institutions and the Freedom Square. Jigawa State. As the former president of Jigawa Chamber of Commerce, His Excellency Alhaji Mohammed Badaru Abubakar understands business. He is making his state very conducive for investors. In Kaduna State, His Excellency Malam Nasser El Rufai is succeeding in mobilizing investors into his state with just 2 years of Kaduna Investment Summit. He has ensured that allocation of land to investors in the state is not cumbersome. In Kano State, His Excellency Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, OFR, strongly believes in the future of Kano State as he is sustainably empowering the youths who are leaders of tomorrow. He is also revitalizing commerce through commodities in the state. In Katsina State, with His Excellency Right Honorable Aminu Masari on the driving seat, accountability is returning after a long season of anomie. He is also encouraging and developing the SMEs as he believes they are the backbones of the economy. In Kebbi State, His Excellency Senator Abubakar Atiku Bagudu emphasizes the value of education for the growth and development of Kebbi State as he approved scholarships to qualified Kebbi State indigents in different institutions. In addition to empowering the youths, he is rejuvenating the tourism sector as he has promised to revive the popular Agungu International Fishing and Cultural Festival. The collaboration between Kebbi and Lagos States in Lake Rice Initiative will increase economic dividends of both states. In Kogi State, the embattled young state governor, His Excellency Yahaya Bello, is trying to harness the solid mineral potentials of the state. In Kwara State, under the leadership of His Excellency Dr. Abdul Fattah Ahmed, Kwara State has experienced growth and development across all sectors. In these years, the Ahmed-led administration garnered immense acclaim for its strong determination to ensure even development in all sectors, from roads, water to agriculture, health, housing, and education. The present administration has recorded giant strides in Kwara State. And in Lagos State, His Excellency Governor Akinwumi Ambode remains committed to advancing Lagos Mega City Project and has been propelling this through safety and security, sports, job creation, road infrastructure, economic development, housing, agriculture, education, and information technology. Nasarawa State, His Excellency Umaru Tanko Almakura is reinvigorating industry and opening up the potentials of the state to liberal trade. Niger State, His Excellency Alhaji Abubakar Sani Bello is very passionate about the Power State Youth Empowerment and provision of social services. He is also harnessing various commodities in the state for international market. In Ogun State, His Excellency Senator Ibikunle Amosun has been adjudged one of the best governors since his first term. He has been sustainably developing Ogun State and creating conducive environment for investors. In Ondo State, His Excellency Governor Arakunrin Akeredolu has been mobilizing the people of Ondo State to harness all God-given resources, create and use wealth for the ends of individual happiness, collective fulfillment, and peaceful cohabitation in an environment of transparent and honest leadership. State of Osun, His Excellency Ogbeni Rauf Adesoji Aregbesola sees the development of infrastructure as key to his vision of establishing Osun as a commercial hub for the southwest of Nigeria. As such, a physical infrastructure development program to open up the state as a viable route for the transportation of goods and services between the hinterlands of Nigeria and Lagos State, Nigeria's business capital, is currently being implemented. He also introduced free school feeding at all levels and runs a people-oriented government. In Oyo State, His Excellency Governor Isiaku Abiola Ajimobi has surpassed the previous administrations with unparalleled achievements in different sectors of governance. The state's heavy investment in peace and security through the establishment of Operation Burst and support for security agencies in the state has paid off greatly, which has led to achievements in agriculture, health, infrastructure, education, commerce, industry, among others. Plateau State, His Excellency Right Honorable Simon Lalong promptly reconciled the state on assumption of office and has since been moving in leaps and bounds through his 5-point policy thrust, which include education, youth and human capital development, security and good governance, industrialization and wealth creation, health and tourism, agriculture and rural development. Rivers State, His Excellency Chief Nyesom Wike has brought a new vision and renewed hope for his people through massive infrastructural development, cultural integration, and community development. And in Sokoto State, His Excellency Governor Aminu Tambuwal has been according top priority to education in the state. As a result, his discovery of the deplorable conditions, he declared a state of emergency in the education sector. He discovered the only LG in Nigeria without a secondary school and took action immediately to correct the situation. Taraba State, His Excellency Governor Dairus Ishaku, fully conscious of the role industrialization can play in the overall development of the state, has spared no effort in aggressively developing its industrial base. The governor has taken the bold step of inviting foreign businesses into the state in order to invest in critical areas like solid mineral exploration and development. Yobe State, His Excellency Governor Ibrahim Gaidan, his king of social services, who has done well in providing school and healthcare centers throughout the state. Zamfara State, His Excellency Governor Abdulaziz Yari has tackled kidnappers and cattle rustlers decisively. Also, as an aftermath of the mining disaster in the state, the governor is mobilizing international partners and investors to sanitize solid minerals exploration in the state. Following the productive bilateral discussion that was held in April 2016 between His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari and President of China Xi Jinping, Choice International Group, in partnership with the Nigerian Governors Forum, brought together state governors from Nigeria with presidents of some of the largest conglomerates in China for the first Nigeria-China Governors Investment Forum in Guangzhou, China in April 2017. The forum brought about vital closeness between China and Nigeria, as well as broadened the diplomatic and economic relationship between both countries. The successful investment forum came to a close with a cooperation signing ceremony that featured the presentation of commemorative plaques and attendance certificate at an exquisitely elaborate closing banquet. As the umbrella forum for all state governors in Nigeria, NGF is committed to promoting good governance towards sustainable development in Nigeria. Achievements and activities of the Nigeria's Governors Forum, NGF, in Corporate Achievers, and that's how I want to say thanks a lot for being part of this week's edition of Corporate Achievers. Till next time, this is yours sincerely, Angelo Peter Elosie, LOP, living Islam in your heart. Bye-bye now.